Hello everybody, my name is Joga and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the end of the last episode, we kind of finished up in the Forbidden Oasis, at least for now. Certainly, actually, for now. And we have returned here, briefly, in order to do some war table stuff, so that's what we're going to do.
I don't have to stop.
Boogie, 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 boogie.
Inquisitor!
Whoa!
What happened here?
The House of Repose decided to pay a visit. The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
Oh man. I did not expect them to actually get into here, but I should have seen that coming, just because, I mean, they tried to get at Iron Bull. Are you alright?
Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
They only frightened me. It was all so sudden. Leliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life. I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Not so good. Howdy.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Yeah, I know. We're all over it. Hang on.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
I mean, guilt trip aside, thanks game. I actually was on my way to finish up getting the war table stuff, and I was gonna send the thing on whatever needs to be done next. So go to the war table and find a way to make beliefs. Yes, we'll find out more about that in a second, I'm sure. So yeah, here we are again. It's been a day since I last recorded. In fact, it's a bit late for me to be recording, but I've got to get it done this weekend. Still looking forward to it. We're probably not going to get into anything too heavy in the next couple episodes. I really look forward to the next time after this that I can record Dragon Age, because I think we're going to really bite into a new area, so that's going to be really fun. Let's see. Although I should really check. Let me just check this. So this is Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
Yeah, we're actually bordering on over-leveled for this. So, do you know what, we're going to do that. We're going to probably do this next session. We've got so many side quests to do, but I'm worried about just being over-leveled for a place that we kind of were for Adamant. It still was a challenge and everything like that, but yeah, gotta get all over that. Where's her thing? Is it this? No, it's not that. Well, actually, let's first get the reports from everybody, shall we? Scout Haven ruins. Inquisitor, most of Haven has been destroyed. The Chargers recovered some lost gear still intact. They also recovered a number of enemy corpses in hopes these might help your experts understand more about the enemy they face from Krem. Okay, so no survivors, unfortunately. Inquisitor Trevelyan, I have joined my sisters in Denram's Chantry. It is grander than the Chantry of my former village. I believe I can do some good here. I founded a Chantry to aid those in the breach and the Fade Rifts impact. I tell all who ask that the Inquisition made this possible. Maker's blessings upon you. Cool, that sounds like it's going to turn out fine. Arcanist Dagna was supplied with remnants of exposures. Oh, what? To the Rifts and the Fade, and she has done something. It is perhaps best to contain her efforts to the Undercroft from now on. And we got Bianca aiming. You know, so often I don't understand how those rewards line up with what the text is telling us. Yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, because it's not like cause and effect, which I think makes people kind of not read this stuff. Like, I've heard a lot about people kind of blasting right past this text. Here we go. And I think one of the reasons for that might be because the rewards don't seem to jive consistently with what the text says, but I still like it. I still like the text. Ambassador Montelier, forgive the late reply. Wonderful as it is to hear from you, I have just ridden from trouble in the Dales. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult. It would be much easier if I had the ear of the Council of Heralds, but alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble feats. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you will warn his worship that my preoccupation will preclude a richer evening with my guests. So yes, I remember now, we're going to this feat. The Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the council before you attend his party. I'll arrange one, yeah.
Inquisitor?
Indeed. What else we got? What's this? Caught Miller, an Inquisition spy. She has tricked them into thinking she's a bard from the Elysian Corps, but the deception only lasts so long. Okay. Extract her before captors learn who she is and demand a ransom and investigate her execution. I like Liliana's priorities here, so I'm just going to send her on that.
What we have.
That seems urgent too. Let's see. What's this one? You've received word that Mavrin the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile in Tevinter. Okay, so the Avar. He and his clan immediately staked claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within Imperial borders. Yeah. Our Tevinter contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so I'm reading everybody's thing. It's difficult to present this as a positive, but perhaps we can notify Minrathous that we hope they enjoy our reinforcements for the continued war against the Qunari. We simply want them present to unnerve Tevinter. It is possible to keep Marvin's claims supplied without explicit ties to us. A fine jest, and now it is done. I suggest cutting ties before the presence is considered provocation. I don't really know. It's a weird one. I like the diplomatic one there best. The name... What's Destroy Animate Fortress? Primary recommendation, I'd like permission to send some of the charges to Animate Fortress. The Inquisition knows how to destroy most of it. My troops can tear down enough of the rest that it doesn't turn into a stronghold for demons or Venatori, or whatever else is out there causing trouble. Many are Legion's reputation of having aided in the destruction of Animate Fortress. Okay. We'll send the chargers.
All right.
I'm happy to just kind of like, I mean, it was their idea. Fair enough, kind of just letting them get the credit for it. So let's leave that where it is for now. Now, here's the thing. Do I want to do this? Because I've been considering it for a little while as my level has been going up, and that is a trial, a particular trial. Exit the war room, please. Thank you. Let's see. Options. Trials. It says even ground. It's here. Enemies always skilled to be at least the same level as the Inquisitor. Significantly increases the chance that, And in rare cases, trials may cause enemies or followers to behave unpredictably. Yeah, we saw that, unfortunately. Let's just note as a viewer that I'm considering that. And we'll leave that where it is for now. Alright, so. Aside from that, what I want to do is I want to head into the western approach. Let's get up there and see if we can push a little bit north and see what happens. What is this? Completed operations. What is it? Oh, damn. Services in Venatori led by service were excavating when they accidentally broke into DARKSPAWN infested tunnels. Oh, okay. It says search for more signs of the DARKSPAWN, so that's an operation. I guess I can do it myself. That seems to be what this option's given me. So let's at least have a look, and then we can just kind of head back and skip past this if it turns out to be kind of a fool's errand. In the meantime, who would like to go out with this? I feel like we didn't get enough chance with Vivian, Cole, and Cassandra last time. Although we will want to take Blackwall out eventually. In fact, we're dealing with DARKSPAWN. We're an idiot not to take Blackwall. And Cassandra's got a quest out there. Do I have to take Blackwall and Vivian out again? Maybe that. Quite a frontline team. Let's try it out. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Griffin Wing Keek. Nice to be back. Let's see. Is that Requisition Officer, or do you have something to say?
Inquisitor.
Buddy.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the western approach?
It's been eerily quiet since the Wardens left.
Yeah.
Now I'm just waiting like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. We've already had an archdemon. I don't want to guess what'll come next.
Interesting.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than quillbacks, if you ask me.
Uh-huh.
They're holed up in there and using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
Oh, we can't have that.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Cool. Very nice. I do love these fortresses. This game is an interesting one. It's funny, like, I feel like more than any of the other games, I've had more to complain about, for a variety of reasons. Now, this could be just a difference in me. Maybe I'm grumpier than I used to be. Maybe I have a more discerning eye for game design, etc. Oh.
Everything you need for a quiet kill, Inquisitor.
Speaking of quiet.
No refund.
Hope it didn't wake anybody. So, let's see. Alright, more to complain about. Like, the UI is probably the worst that it's been in all 3 games. There are certain... You know, I'm not gonna rehash my list of stuff, because honestly, it's just stuff that, like, it comes to me. Oh yeah, you've got an extra skill point because you probably leveled up since I gave you that amulet of power you earned. What's all this stuff? So you got this horn, which is nice. How about this? Ah. Well, that's cool. That'll come in handy. Yeah. You know, I can't remember every grievance I have because it's a lot of nitpicky stuff which doesn't really play on your mind until it comes up over and over again. But mostly to do with the user interface and just... The gameplay in general is... There are a lot of nitpicks around for it and stuff like that. Having said that, like a lot of the more creative stuff, the story and the characters and like the fortresses and the ideas that it have are stronger in this game than they are in the others. Now, I will have to get to the very end of this game before I say which one I prefer, and it is true that I'm not yet as attached to the characters in this game as I have been with other Dragon Age games, because, I mean, like, I'm looking back on that after having played the whole thing. It's a different kettle of fish.
We can't cross this.
The Darkspawn got through.
Ah.
I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
Alright, well in that case we're gonna go clear out the bandits instead then. Yeah, because there's stuff in there, and just because of the way this is working, I can't help but feel, but this will go round and then down. And I think this landmark here might be some kind of underground passage. Let's travel over here instead. Yeah, it's a funny one. It is... There was stuff to complain about in Dragon Age Origins, but it was a bit more forgivable because it was simpler in a lot of its conception. It was so archetypal as far as fantasy RPGs go in a lot of ways, with its main kind of USP being its complex morality, compared with kind of the D&D classics, etc. Which I think is really cool, you know, like, I absolutely love Dragon Age Origins, and yes, we have since seen plenty of morally grey RPGs and fantasy settings, but I remember that being a big deal when Dragon Age came out. Maybe it was one of the first, I don't know. But game-wise, it was fairly simple, you know? RPG choices, no conversation wheels, no conversation interrupts, not even a moral system. It had an approval system, but that was it. Hello. And Dragon Age 2 came out, and it was streamlined in a lot of ways. Like, its combat was simpler and more flashy. It brought in the conversation wheel, etc., etc. But again, nothing too huge, except for, again, its kind of courage of the story, taking you into a really kind of personal, family-based tale with a lot of, again, complex morality. This almost, yeah, it's gritty and political and complicated and tragic. And Dragon Age Inquisition, once again, comes at us with a lot of really cool ideas for the way that you can feel more like you're part of a big organization against the world, allowing you to do stuff like make operations at the war table and claim fortresses and have like them, and not just token as well, like not just a few of your guards scattered around as, you know, barely interactable with NPCs, but whole outposts you can craft weapons at and rest and speak with people, and there's actual characters there. All that is just wonderful. But I think I'm glad they did everything that they did, but maybe they bit off more than they could chew gameplay-wise. And therefore the gameplay just, it feels less polished because there's more gameplay mechanics in this, all polished kind of to the same extent that they were in the other games, and therefore it's more noticeable. I guess. The errors are more noticeable, and I would still say the UI is worse in this game than it is in all the others. But having said that, as I just said, I'm glad they went with this. I'm glad they got excited about their ideas, because, okay, if the gameplay and stuff like that was worse, then I would have rather they held back on the ideas to do it. But it's fine, it's all passable. There's a lot of things that niggle at you with this game, but it doesn't ruin the experience. Far from it. I love coming back to this game. And it is well in the running to be my favourite of the series, although, as I've said, I have a hard time comparing them. Right, let's go. Enough chit-chat, you guys get what I'm saying. Can I help you, Sir Shiny? Hey, we killed a bandit. There's not very many people here, are there?
Goodbye.
Indeed. What? There was two of them. That is bizarre. Well, what do you know? Wonder how my operations are doing. Yes, a reminder. The vacated wardens. How very tragic. When I say that with not an ounce of sarcasm. It's a bad time, yo. We're still on the western approach. What have we got now? There's a couple of shards there. You can run and grab a shard. And there's obviously the Chantry Trail thing leading over there. Shards again in the approach over here. I guess that's about it, unfortunately. Let's run and grab a shard. We're kind of just waiting. Okay, Liliana's ready to report in. I imagine one is not far behind. In that case, this is what this is for. Let's get the mount out. Hey there, Montague. You know, I don't use you enough to ever remember your name.
Yeah.
So, you might get a different name each time. Maybe you're from a different stock. Maybe it's been so long since times that between that I've been riding you that the previous horse has died. And the field of battle, or of the slow trot or gallop of the age. This is a new horse. Montague II. That's right. This horse died as I was using it, in fact. And I paid so little attention, they were able to mount me a new one without me even really noticing. What? We're good. So there's maybe the shard over there. Looks like there's some ladders I can maybe get up that way. How's best to get there, though? That looks promising. I think we can make our way down here. Careful, horsey. There you go, you're alright. Vilmont Pass. Kinda dark down here. I was gonna say, Cassandra, you're in no clothes. Why? I definitely wouldn't have you going around looking like that. You give the Inquisition a bad name. Or a really good one, depending on what country we're in. Maybe in Orlais. But I doubt that's your style, Big C. I can hear the whisper of it. It's around here somewhere. I like a bit of lazarite. Only 15 more to go. Oh, hello. Clem, don't drink at the mine again or you're fired. From Doran. Interesting. Oh. And he just got fired and drank out here, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. What else we got? There's Chantry Trail shit all over the place, but I think I should probably just head back to Skyhold. I mean, it should just be an operation. Do you know what? I bet I didn't even need to wait. I bet it was those fucking secret things. Oh, I can't travel. Okay. Josephine's ready to report in. Good. Travel. Why not? Is there an enemy nearby? I guess we're fucking walking then. Oh, it's probably because I got my weapon drawn. Yeah, that's it. Up you go. Travel. Travel. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. We're back.
Worship.
Return to the war table. Howdy. I wish I had Fade Step right now. I'm hammering the 3 button. Let's see what we can do here. We'll get the reports in from both Josephine and Liliana to send them on something or other. For fun. Go erect a palace outside Alistair's place. He'll know what it means. I have time and place in the Marquis' party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Belize privately about ratifying the Duparquet's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success of this entire endeavor in her hands. Fantastic. Rescue the spy. Miller is free and little worse for wear. Best of all, by escaping on her own, Miller preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself. If she learns from it, I feel her future work will be exceptional. Excellent, that sounds like it worked out well. What's this? Find the source of the Darkspawn. Destroy Element Fortress is in progress. Yeah, okay. Commander Cullen, we have scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area, but it's been difficult to track down their point of origin. They're less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are, and our guess is that they're coming from somewhere on the far side. Our troops can bridge the pits, which should allow us to cross safely and find the location of the Darkspawn, but we'll need significant resources to ensure the safety of the men. Well, excuse me, construction is underway. I await your orders, sir. Yeah, building a bridge in the blasted area will be ugly work, but I can deploy enough troops to ensure that it can be done safely. So I didn't need to wait after all. Oh, hell. I remember this, actually. No, we're okay. I thought it was going to be a cutscene, which took forever to load. Back and forth? No. How you doing there, bud? You okay? Commander Cullen, thanks to the reinforcements you sent, we constructed the bridge safely with minimal losses and fortified it in the event the Darkspawn tried to use it themselves. The Darkspawn are coming from ruins that appear to be Tevinter. Per your orders, I am restricting the troops to scouting and guard patrols until the ruins are investigated. Yeah. Well, I'm on it. Yeah, let's go. We will take this party. Whoops. That's okay. I just hope we're loading in somewhere where I can change that, because I did not mean to take Vivienne. Here we are then. Well, this looks good. Love what they've done with the place as per usual. We will, however, as I've said, nip up to Animate Fortress. Just to change shit up. Goodness me, what's up there, I wonder? Why can't I access that? It looks amazing. Also, whoa. Bum, 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 bum. Pull, you bastards! Duck! Pong.
Captain wanted this done an hour ago.
And so did I. Oh, excuse me. Lovely. Here we are then. Oh, that's a fire. Vivian, get in the fire. Meh, meh. Ta-da. Let's
How do
go.
you stand the Skyhold stables?
Inquisitor.
I fucking knew that would happen. I was like too close that I thought if I don't move, then...
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor. Right. Back to work.
Will you shut the fuck up? You already interrupted a thing. God damn it. Another example of the way this game just... Like, that would have been something very challenging for, like, for the game to pick up on, but that's what QA is testing is for, you know? Sometimes a guard will speak to you just randomly and offer you a mission in the exact... next to the exact place that triggers conversations. I mean, laid out like that in a QA report, that'd get flagged.
Did you see those Venatori run?
And you know what? Easy fix as well. Just don't have them speak to you. That's not even lore breaking. Junior officers do not necessarily speak to, like, senior officers out of turn. Even to deliver a thing like a report, unless it's urgent, which it never fucking is. That guy was just after the chat. And the requisition officer, who bothers us about building tents and stuff like that, just says, hey, you know, we could use this if you have the time. I'm just like, in fairness, I'm saying, shut up, I'm chatting with my friends. Which is not necessarily a reason to, you know, maybe the requisition order should take priority. But either don't...
Inquisitor?
Hey, don't have them start the conversation, or just have them resume it after the conversation's done. Excuse me, I burped. After the conversation's done, easy peasy. So here we are, we're crossing. This is looking good. Oh, an ocularium's just over there too. Sweet. Old Prison Road, huh? The sulfur pits look okay, and that's done a fine job of sorting that out. I mean, new territory for sure. Oh god, I love the music in this game. That is what you call a compliment sandwich. Say something you like about the game, and then say something criticizing, and then say something complimentary. Oh, cool. Let's see, can you see it? It's here somewhere. I can smell success on the way. There's no sound cues or anything like that for this, is there? No, it's just the movement, really. Oh, there it is. Sweet. We're golden. Very nice. Very lovely. So does that disappear from the map now? I guess it does, so... If I see an ocularium on the map, then chances are I should investigate. Oh, hello. DARKSPAWN. Or as I call them, DORKSPAWN. Fucking get closer! Bastard, block me! Stop blocking! Ow! Well, serves me light. Should leave it to the warriors. Health up as well, because that was actually kind of tough. And these guys are no joke. Stay still, please. Freeze. Wow, he's really just blocking that from the front. And like it eats up my arcane energy as well, so I gotta be careful about that. Okay. Who's frozen? You're frozen. I don't have enough mana, but I can fix that by... No. Tactical view for... Oh, hello, Mr. Alpha. Yes, you're a tough birdie, aren't you? Is everybody over there dead? Excellent.
One down.
I'm gonna chase him. Boom. Boopity boopity boo. Oh shit. Whoa. How did he do that? That was scary. Oh, I missed him that time, damn. Still, I should hit him. What's happening to him? Why is he... Backing away, backing away, backing away. Well, something's going on. Will you stay still, please? There we go. God, those guys are tough. I love it. Makes them feel like such a bigger deal than they were in Dragon Age Origins. Oh, hey. Sweet. You make some of that approval for kicking the wardens out of Ferelden. You know, it's a mark of maturity on Blackwell's part that he stayed. Like, I'm pretty sure even in the Dragon Age series, there've been companions who, if you kick their, like, what their company is out or go against them, they will choose the company over you. But not Blackwell. I think Blackwell kind of got it. Maybe being there to see it happen helped with that. Maybe not. Probably not, but it's possible. Anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we shall proceed further down this pass. Looks like there's something of note over there. One wonders what it could be. Let's find out. Next time.